And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Luis Rengifo. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about ready to go and getting to start, Alek Manoah. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. At the belt and fires. And another ball. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Grissom now at the plate. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And it's even up. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. That one way inside. And there's ball four.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And here is Devers, and a 1-1. That one missing inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the air, left side. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag. And they get two. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great play to get him. But you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
J.D. Martinez stands in. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now here is Masataka Yoshida. 2 outs. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. They go back to back, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now batting Tristan Casas. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Kicks and deals. And that's outside, and it's 2-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. And they add a run. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. The pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Headed towards the corner, and that is Springer. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Rogers Center, and today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. He's been one of the best starters of the AL this year, Singy.
Believe it, a Cy Young candidate in the American League, having a great season so far, but he knows he's got more work to do. I've heard his name floating out there as a candidate, but I think he's just going to focus on this one today and try to get a win for his team.
And now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, Story. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. One down, base is empty. And now 2 balls and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Batting third.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now in Toronto, top of the second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Here comes a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Reese McGuire. One now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Outside, 2-2. Just missed. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Varsho hauls it in for the out. 2-away down.
Now the center fielder, Wilyer.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Two outs. Into center. Connor Falefa gets under it. Brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first base.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first, and now the veteran third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Guerrero on at first, nobody out. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And the right-hander deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Red Sox leading by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it's Jansen to hit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. And it's out of here. He crushes that one to center field. Home run number 15 on the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's George Springer. And the pitch. Hard hit left side. Now a jump throw. That takes care of Springer.
Batting it, the left field.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Got all of that one. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 2 down. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here is J.D. Martinez. The 1-1.
Ball, no.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And here it comes.
Yep.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Here's a 1-1. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter.
No.
Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Got him swinging.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Red Sox up by a run here in the last half of the third. In the dirt, 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. On the ground, right side, Grissom. Throws to first in time. Out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3. On to the fourth. Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, he gloves it. Over to first. Got him. Nice play.
Well, I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Tristan Casas digs in now.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
One ball.
Just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Tyler.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a ball.
Outside.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Missing inside, and that's ball 3. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom 4, and here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Springer was part of a really good draft class in 2011, Boo. 12 of the top 20 picks became MLB All-Stars. Few position players went ahead of Springer in that draft, including Anthony Rendon going 6th. And then Francisco Lindor and Javi Baez went back-to-back with picks 8 and 9.
That one missed.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Righty delivers. And that's downstairs and outside.
Full count.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the brave guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And a swing and a miss.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
Second baseman,
Giolito moved to first. Varsho dives back in safely. The Red Sox leading by a run. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
We go to the top of the 5th. Still stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. The 1-1.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Reese McGuire. Runner on the go. Headed down the line. Springer brings it in with a nice running grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The center fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And now the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Left-hand batter waits. Story on the move. Safe at second, and that was not close. Here's a 2-2. Good eye right there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ricky Titman up and loosening in the pen. White getting cranked up as well. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now the number 2 hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. And he deals. Whips it to first.
Out.
And that will end the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Luis Rengifo. The 1-1. Out to short, Story. Tosses to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will hit next. One down, base is empty. This one smoked out to left. Yoshida makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason.
And now the DH. Blue Jays down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score holds at 4-3. Ricky Titman on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
70, Ricky.
Well, one-run game, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here's a 2-1. Base hit, center field.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Now it's J.D. Martinez, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
That one ripped. You can kiss it goodbye. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 6-3. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Zach Pop up and throwing. Meza, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Then there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter, Rob Refsnyder. The line to kick the pitch. Tied him up inside with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. The 1-1. And misses inside. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Connor Falefa under it, and that is that. J.D. Martinez just delivered another dinger, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Staying in the game on defense, Rob Refsnyder. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. And now Bo Bichette.
For the Jays, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Lucas Giolito will depart, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. Cutter Crawford into the game.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And strike 2.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Jr.
The Red Sox leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And the right-hander deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off-speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Down the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. The pitch.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
The pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Falling behind 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the righty deals.
Full count.
In the dirt. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. It gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
And it's second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. So one hit is all they get. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Blue Jays 3. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Here's Trevor Story. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. And that skips in the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The lefty fires. That one just misses, and the count's full.
he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a...
Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up, puts it away for the out.
Now back.
Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Connor Wong looking to start something with one gone. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Wilyer.
So the batting order turns over. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Just a weak fly ball this time. On the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for Boston. But they still lead at 6-3. So remaining in the game defensively, Connor Wong. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. And the batter is George Springer. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Now into the game, Pablo Reyes. He's the new third baseman.
Number 15, Pablo Reyes.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, Story. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
There's one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And next for Toronto, Luis Rengifo. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Toronto, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Here comes a pitch. In the air to left center. Varsho after it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Pablo Reyes.
Pablo Reyes stands in. On the ground to the left. What a stop. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
JD Martinez stands in.
Throwing the ball around there, and they need the scoreless inning in relief right there. They're doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
The line of the pitch.
Ball.
Two down,
balls,
nobody
2
on.
strikes.
And we're in the top of the 8th. That
Ball.
one misses. And the count is
Full count.
filled up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
The batter now, Masataka Yoshida. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Two outs. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. And the Red Sox lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chris Martin.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Now it's the
Leading up for
DH.
Toronto, the designated hitter, David Snyder.
Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. And it's 3-2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
In the air, left field. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Bounced up the middle. And Bichette is retired. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss, 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Blue Jays held in check, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Pop.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And now the first baseman, Rob Refsnyder. The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
That was the emergency hack right there.
And here it comes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Trevor Story now. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Blue Jays 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
For Toronto, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And the pitch. Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The Jays trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases. His 18th home run of the season. It's 6-4. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That cutter lowing away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 2.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now for the Jays, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.